to give you a woohoo, okay? All right. So I get asked a lot of questions about sword swallowing. The number 2 most common question I get asked is how. How many of you want to know how sword swallowing really works? The ins and outs of sword swallowing. All right, a few of you, okay. I'll tell you mostly how it works. That's the number 2 most common question I get asked is how. But the number 1 most common question is not how, but why. How many of you want to know why I'm a sword swallower today? You're all sitting there thinking, did you just wake up one day and decide to swallow a sword? Okay. How many of you want to know why I'm a sword swallower today? Thank you for playing along, studio audience. Appreciate that. I'm going to tell you just a little bit. Basically, like most of you, I started life as a little kid. How many of you started life as a little kid? No one comes. About half of you, all right. And the rest of you, what, born full grown? Man, I'm going to meet your mama. Talk about impossible. Well, as a little kid, I had a fascination with doing the impossible. I wanted to do things the other kids could not do. I wanted to find my purpose and calling. I wanted to know my life had meaning. I wanted to do something really remarkable with my life and somehow change the world. First 20 years of my life, I grew up in Michigan City, Indiana. And thank you for that rousing applause there. Indifference. And the first 20 years of my life, I grew up in extreme fear. I was a scared, shy, skinny, wimpy kid. I suffered from low self-esteem, inferiority complex, fear of failure and rejection, something we didn't even know you could sign up for back then, something called social anxiety disorder. Now, when I was, how old are you? Yeah, you, in the blue shirt. What? 10? You're not going to believe this. When I was your age, I was 10. Really, if I had to sit in front of my class to speak when I was 10, my heart was racing, my knees were shaking, my hands were shaking worse than they're shaking right now. When I opened my mouth to speak, words could not come out. I was just black out like a deer in the headlights. I couldn't even remember my name. And because I had fears, the boys would tease me and beat me up. They used to laugh and call me names. Never let me play any of their reindeer games. Well, there was one game, I don't know if you guys play here in Missouri or not, dodgeball. I was not going to play dodgeball. The boys would call my name, and I'd look up and I'd see all these pink dodgeballs hurtling at my face at supersonic speed. And I think, why is that pink not getting bigger? And then it bam, bam, bam. And I remember many days walking home from school. My face was red and stinging. My ears were red and ringing. My eyes were burning with tears. And their words were burning in my ears. And whoever said sticks and stones would break my bones, but words would never hurt me, it's a lie. Words can cut like a knife. Words can pierce like a sword. Words can make wounds that are so deep they can't be seen. So I had fears, and words were my worst enemy. I hated them.
I know.
Still do. But I also had dreams. I dreamed I wanted to be a superhero like Superman. I wanted to fly around the world doing superhuman feats and saving lives. I wanted to do things the other kids could not do. My biggest superhero was my dad. My dad said, you can be anything you want to be, you can do anything you want to do. So I knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be awesome. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something really amazing. I wanted to do the impossible. I wanted to prove the impossible is not impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to witness up here today is the result of 20 years attempting to do the impossible. I'm going to prove to you the impossible is not impossible. I'm going to show you that you can do the impossible in your life, and I'm going to prove to you that you can do the impossible. I've already said that. And if we're really lucky, how many of you like to see a real miracle up here today? Right? try for it today, okay? So, before we go any further, I need you all to raise your right hand. Every one of you in the room, raise your right hand. No, your other right hand. And repeat after me. Say, I state your name.
I state your name.
I promise. I will not
try this at home.
Or at church.
Church.
Or at my grandparents' house.
Or at my grandparents' house. In the garage.
Or Golden Corral.
Or anywhere.
So help me God.
So help me God.
With liberty and justice for all.
With liberty and justice for all.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. Amen.
You all promise. I'm a little bit worried about you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of sword sawing. Sword sawing started about 4,000 years ago in a place called India. Now, when I was 20, the first 20 years I told you I grew up in an extreme figure. When I was 20, I had the opportunity to move to India as a short-term missionary. And I'm going to tell you a little story about that. Before I went to India, I prayed for three things. I prayed that God would take away my fear and give me a way to connect with the Indian people. That He would take my pride and teach me humility. And that He would take my lack of direction and show me His purpose and calling in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, let me warn you. I believe God's got a funny sense of humor. Be careful what you ask for. Right? So when we were 20, when I was 20, I landed in India with a team of it's called Lutheran Youth Encounter. And we were there for several months. And we went around India. And when I got there, the Indian kids, they loved my blonde hair. They'd come up to me and they'd take me by the hand and they'd point out different things and point to a tree and say, Maran. And they'd point to an elephant and say, Yarna. And they'd point to a pig and say, Hungry. So I started learning these words in Tamil. And I learned to read and write the Tamil alphabet, about 254 characters, so I could read the signs and pronounce it and everything, which came in really handy because we ended up doing programs about 10 or 12 times a day. Leprosy missions, churches, schools, all over the place. And they'd always ask me to open the whole thing up. So I would start out and I'd say, Namaste! And the Indian people would go nuts because I'd said a word of Indian. Then I'd say, Meyer. Daniel Meyer. My name is Daniel Meyer. And I have golden colored hair. Because they said my last name, Meyer, means hair. And it worked. The people chuckled, they laughed, they all came up afterwards, and they would feel my golden colored hair, and they were just so tickled. And I thought, man, this is great. Prayer number one answered. Got rid of overcame my fear, and we had a way to connect with people. So a few months later, about 4 months later, we're getting ready to leave India. And this missionary comes up to me and he says, do you know what you're saying? I said, yeah. My name is Dan Meyer. And I have golden colored hair. Meyer means hair, right? And he said, not quite, kind of. It actually means pubic hair. Talk about humiliated. I talk about this tall. I talk about a blonde one. Then I come back on all these thousands of times that all the Indian people had said, thought to themselves, oh, this American, they're very, very friendly, very, very open. So be careful what you ask for. I believe God's got a funny sense of humor. 20 years later, I discovered my purpose and calling with the swords. And come to find out that it had started in that very place in Tamil Nadu, India, where I had first witnessed it as a 20-year-old kid. And now here I've been doing it around the world ever since then. So I'm going to start out with a little sword from India called an Uday sword. As far as we can tell, about 4,000 years ago, in about 2000 BC, the very first sword swallower, from studying the ancient Sanskrit, the first sword swallower was a little Indian fakir guru by the name of Babu. Actually, his name was Babu Patel Ramaswamy Rajendran Gupta. His friends all called him Bob. So, in honor of Bob, I'm a small little 18-inch sword from India. And as far as we can tell, it was passed down from father to son, and his tribe called Probably because they didn't have Netflix to binge on, so they binged swords instead. So what I'm about to do is an 18-inch long sword now. If you're a little bit squeamish, if you can't handle this kind of thing, you might want to cover your eyes. This is not recommended for impressionable children. You might try this at home. So ladies, you might want to cover your husband's eyes. Yeah, you're right there. So what I'm going to do is plunge the sword into my body. I'm going to need your undivided attention on this. And hopefully we can get this to work.
It's fake. It's fake. You don't know.
Oh yeah! Yes! Thank you very much.
Told you.
Alright, show of hands. How many of you believe this is a real fake sword? Yeah, these are the ones that magicians use to imitate real sword swallowers. Kind of like a yellow tape measure, but without the yellow and the numbers. You know why? If we had yellow and numbers, it would look like the yellow pages. So from India, from South India, swords all moved north to ancient China, up here above my wrist, about 1000 BC. So in honor of the Chinese, I'm going to swallow this Chinese Tai Chi sword here. It's 32 inches of solid steel. Now I'm not actually without a scratch. I hope. This is a Tai Chi sword from China, not Tai Chi for science.
Wait, what?
Is it down in front? Oh yeah! Alright, show of hands. How do you believe this is a real fake sword? Yeah, these are the fake ones. People always say, why don't you swallow the fake swords first? You know why? Because if I didn't show you the fake swords now, you wouldn't believe the real swords later, right? Right?
Dang,
Now I'm going to
13
the real
minutes.
deal, real steel. Yeah?
This is a fake one too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the actor about to witness is an act that has baffled and amazed doctors and scientists around the world for centuries. The actor about to witness is an act of internal isolation, where through years of practice and medication, I've learned to overcome automatic body reflexes in order to impale my body with flesh and blood with this sword of solid steel. It's okay, man, it's just an orange. Show of hands, how many of you believe this is a real orange? It's not a stunt double. Ladies and gentlemen, the act you're about to witness is extremely dangerous. 29 people have died from sword swallowing injuries. I've almost died 4 times. This is extremely dangerous. It could kill me. I hope you enjoy it.
Don't do it.
You're enjoying it just a little bit too much. So what I've got here is about a 15-inch long blade, kind of a dagger. What I'm going to do is slide down into my body and kill myself with this sword. Now, when I get the sword in, I'm
Stop
going to
it.
need undivided attention. As I pull the sword out, if you hear any swishing sound, if you see anything come flying out of my throat, it could be my uvula, that little flap in the back of my throat. It comes flying up. Bring it up and I'll autograph it for you later after the show. Kids do not try this
If
at
he
all.
does bleed, I can't put this on YouTube.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the leg for 3 reasons. Lubricate the leg, feel for nicks and burns so it doesn't stand on Facebook inside of me, and to
please
take the
God.
body temperature. It's like orange juice. Kids, do not try this at home. This is extremely
Stop.
real.
This is intense.
Oh yeah!
You know how I knew that was it?
Let's go again. How many of you believe I really swallowed the sword? A few of you. Right? How many of you think it's fake? Gimmick, trick? A third of you. Right? How many of you aren't sure? How many of you think, who said they thought it was fake? Who think it is fake sword or fake throat?
There's no such thing as a fake throat.
This is where a real sword would have real impact, right? This is where a real sword would have real impact. Not how many believe this is a real
Nuh-uh.
It's something that will not fold up in the handle.
Nuh-uh.
But thinks this is fake.
Don't you even dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
No, it's not that.
Ugh.
Gentlemen,
Stop.
garden variety veg clippers. Don't try this.
Stop it.
Oh yeah! Thank you very much. Show of hands, how many of you believe I really swallowed the heads of a bird? And how many of you believe I'm really nuts? And how many of you need a little lawn work done? So I'm going to swallow something else. This is kind of fun. This is an antique. Something that will not fold up in the handle. Anybody know what this is?
Butterfly knife.
This is called a straight razor. A giant straight razor. It's not
Stop.
a straight razor. This is not a gay blade or a trans razor. It's a straight razor. I don't know what that means. Binary, I guess. It swings both ways. What I'm going to do is about a 15-inch long blade. Just follow this down into my
You
body.
shut
So
up.
one of those swords go by the name of Ethan Clifford. He's a weird luck. That's one person that actually got that joke. Thank you. Thank you. So, about a 13-inch long blade here.
I might have.
Extremely sharp. The only way it can fold up in the handle is if it folds up into the handle this way, okay? Kids, do not try this at home. If you happen to find a giant straight razor laying on the bathroom, that your mom uses for shaving your back or whatever. You're never going to hear a story like this again from Pastor Bill.
From it?
Everybody put that there. Make it really good stuff. Oh yeah! you guys need to kind of see straight away with your head clip because you can't see a little sword swallowing. So I'm going to swallow a little sword here for you guys. So this is about a 16.5 or 17-inch long blade. Double-edged sword. What I'm going to do is point it down into my body, right in the center of my chest. Kids, do not try this at home. Watch very carefully here. Show of hands, how many of you believe I really swallowed the sword? Got a few more hands on that one. Still a bunch of you don't believe. All right. How many of you don't believe I really swallowed the sword? Still got some skeptics back here. All right. You skeptics over here, doubting Thomas over there. What I'm going to do, this is called a convincer. Hopefully this one
Mine's still going.
Source long is really good. So what I've got here is about a 20-inch long blade here. I'm going to slide this down into my body. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do it with no hands. See mine. So I'm going to hold this in my throat using just the esophageal muscles here. And then I'm going to drop down into my body, no hands, like this. Right? Hopefully that will convince you to see what's good. Right? But I'm going to need your help on this.
This man crazy.
I need all your help. If you know the words, how loud, in order, whatever you want. This is called the convincer. One. That's two, but you got the idea.
Two, three.
I see that in your brother.
This got me shaking. I'm shaking. What is it? Oh no. Please don't demonetize me. I'm being serious. Oh,
This is my most dangerous sword.
gosh.
The serpentine blade that adds up along the back and forth that is extremely delicate. Of all my swords, this is probably the most You really want to see it? Okay,
I'm at 23.
the serpentine sword. Watch my action.
Stop it.
Oh yeah! Don't hands, how many people got time for one more? Alright. This one is also one of my least favorites. So swallowing a single-edged sword is extremely dangerous. Swallowing a double-edged sword is twice as dangerous. You guys like edge economy? We call something that's 42 times more dangerous. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, what I've got here, this is not a trick. This is not a drill. It's IPM stuff, that's right. This is Michael Decker from the silver. 21 teeth, 42 jagged sharp edges out of one very parched throat, one very weird audience out here. Ladies and gentlemen, that handsaw. I'll pick that music up just a little bit.
Ugh.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you gotta see it to believe it? Now you can all say, I believe it because I saw it. Alright, we're going to do one more. One last sword here. From Mother of all swords. And need one help.
I'm scared.
Brandon? Brandon? Everybody say, let's go, Brandon! I've heard all about you in names lately. Alright, Brandon, you take a look at that sword. Make sure that it's a real blade. It's real to you. And that's like a band throw flat folded, you know, it's a real blade, it's solid steel. Like a there's a button or anything like that. Check it out, make sure it's real. Okay. Now I need you to hold that sword up over your head. Hold it up over your head. Okay. Just don't lose your fingers later. Hold that up very high. Yeah, amazing.
Get out of the camera.
Alright, hand that over to the lady to your left there. Do me a favor, hold that sword up over your head. Very great. One more time. A little more juice on the music, please. And back over to Brandon there. Brandon, hold that up one more time, very high. Very. And back over there, girl. Hold it up one more time, very high. Yeah, okay. We can tell you, Brandon, this is your lucky day, you know why? Because I'm going to borrow her. Is that okay with you? You okay? You good? You sure? Alright. Alright, everybody give her a big round of applause for Meyer in here. Everybody give her a big round of applause for Meyer Kennedy in here.
That's his girlfriend.
So, what we're going to do here, right? Have you ever done it like this before? First time for everything, right? Yeah. So, what we're going to do right now, Kennedy and I are going to do right now, is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword fighting. This is, Kennedy and I are going to just follow the sword. Good. Okay, we start out on that, okay. So what I've got here is a 24-inch long sword. I'm going to pale myself down to here. People are diving in this, but the way I'm going to do this is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword flying. Danger number 1, first of all, I'm going to drop this heavy sword into my body, no hands, like this. Danger number 2, when it's in my body, in my stomach, about down to my belt buckle, I'm going to attempt to double my body directly in half and bow at the waist, like this. Don't think about it feeling any internal organs. She's covering her mouth over here. And now, if you want photographic proof that sword swinging is really real, get out your cameras, your cell phones, your video cams. This is your chance to get photographic.
I already know this is going to get demonetized. I'm not kidding.
And one time only, so you can all see all the way down the blade, all the way down to the pit of my stomach. And I'm going to come right here. Kennedy, no itchy back here. We're going to all that. I'm not taking this award for it. So I'm going to come around one time only. And then danger number 3, I'm going to ask a total stranger here, Kennedy, to extract the blade from the pit of my stomach. That's where you come. Are you right handed or left handed?
Start Pokemon Go.
You sure? Okay, good. So when I come around, grab it with your right hand, and pull it out very quickly. Okay, do not wait too long. If you wait too long, my stomach is wet, the puncture on the bottom of my stomach can pull out very quickly. Okay. But not too fast, it'll slice the sides of my throat. Whatever you do, don't scrape at my backbone, like, brrrr, that really hurts. Just pull it straight out like this. Okay, got it? You pretty good? And whatever you do, don't go like this. Okay, don't go like this. It's not in place. Okay? Not cooking up here. Whatever you do, don't push. These are new genes that we're going to come back. You sure? Whatever you do, please don't. That's right? Okay, all right. If she does, it'll all be on tape and everything. So I'll tell you.
She's a murderer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword fighting. 3 times. Are you good? Did you do this? I think we're good. When she does, I want you guys to give her a big round of applause. Just give her a big round of applause. Pretty quiet. Three times more dangerous than regular sword fighting. 3 times more dangerous. Can't do this as a mission. Mission impossible. Think you can do it? Alright. Here goes. Ready? Good. Crank that up a little bit. Good.
Please don't stop. I'm gonna cry if it stops at the beginning. What? Who said that? It looks fake. Do me a favor. Just hold up one finger, okay? Does this look fake to you? Does this sound fake? Were you in church last Sunday? Easter? An old Easter story where Jesus rose from the dead, rose from the grave, and you kind of familiar with that a little bit? There was one guy that missed it. He wasn't there when Jesus came back and was alive. And he didn't believe it was real. He thought it was fake. And he said, I don't believe. And Jesus said, put your fingers in my nail holes. Feel the side, the scar on my side. He's in the sun. Your name isn't Thomas, is it? Your name is Thomas? No. Well, this guy's name was Thomas, Doubting Thomas, and he didn't believe it was real. He said, you got to show me. And here we are in Missouri, the show me state, right? Yep. So how many of you, when I started, you thought sword swallowing was fake, right? That was a trick.